Well, hey, welcome back, everybody. Of course, this is going to be a rant. I'm in my car. I guess that's what I do, right? But welcome back. It's Sunday, March 10th, and this is going to be a story time. It's not a rant, it's a story time. This time, I'm going to be talking about my aunties, maybe a cousin or two. But, because I got a lot of stories. A lot of stories. Work stories, life stories. And I know you're here for it. So today we're going to be talking about my aunties. And of course I'm not going to give their governments because they got lives outside of social media. And I'm not here to paint anybody in a negative light. Well, not my aunties at least. So today's story is going to be about my youngest auntie. These are my mother's sisters, little sisters. My mom was the oldest sister of other three girls. My mom is number 4 of 8 children, but she's the oldest daughter. So these are my mom's baby sisters. The middle sister, her siblings, and these are younger brothers, called her Black. I'll call her the Teflon Don. That's what I call her. We'll get to that, why we call her the Teflon Don. And then we got the baby sister, Pooh Bear. Back in the day, Pooh Bear. But this is about her real quick. Me and my cousin, my aunt, Teflon Don's son. This is her one and only son. Then she got a daughter. But me and Albert grew up together. Sisters, kids. We grew up together for a lot of the time in the same house. Grandma's house. We all descended down on Grandma's house. Grandma was where we all wanted to be. And this is my mom and my auntie's mom. So we growing up, that was the house I wanted to be in. So I grew up with my aunties and my uncles. That's younger than my mom. My mom has 4 younger siblings, 2 girls, 2 boys. But right now, it's about the Teflon Don and Pooh Bear. Now, when me and Albert was little kids, we would call my youngest auntie Evelyn. Only we can call her that. To this day, only we can call her Evelyn. Nobody else can, and better not. Because then you might get your feelings hurt. Because that's something we do, right? But me and Pooh Bear are 10 years apart. Just over 10 years. And Albert is a little over a year younger than me. So, growing up in my auntie house, in my grandma's house, Pooh Bear would terrorize us. Just terrorize us. Because she's that auntie that's right there, just above our age bracket. She's just above our age bracket. Old enough she get that respect, but young enough to terrorize. You feel me? Young enough to still terrorize. So, every time we turned around, she terrorizing us. Just giving us the business. Giving it to us. Like, you just mean for no reason, mean sometimes. And so we dubbed her Evelyn. So anytime she would come in the house or come anywhere in the vicinity of the house that we were in, we would scream and holler, "Here come Evelyn." And Grandma would tell us, "Leave her alone, she ain't bothering y'all. She's doing good well." She was in there terrorizing us. This chick, gotta love her because she kept us on our toes. We learned that me and Albert, as much as me and him would fight, we stuck together against her, because it would take the both of us to bring her down sometime. Did we win every time? No. Do we win now? No, we all adults now. And we still, no. I wouldn't want to see this lady on the dark street at all. Because nuts. But she's so lovable. She's so lovable. You want to love her, but you want to kick her too. Just as much as you want to love her. You know, like, let's say 2 days out of 7, I want to kick her. She's my auntie. I'm supposed to want to kick her. But I don't. Because she'll kick me back. She would. She's petty. Like that. And she will tell you, you kick me and I'll kick you back. That's how she would get down with me. Touch her. I touch her on purpose. To this day, I will touch her on purpose. Like, just touch her. Just run my hand across her leg, her arm, the back of her neck. I love to do it the back of her neck because it would just make her cringe. And the first response she gives you is, stop touching me. Don't touch me. Why are you touching me? But then you get childish with her and be like, I'm not touching you. We all hate that game. Because then you do stuff for you to purposely have their hand, finger, elbow, kneecap, pinky toe rub up against them and then run and tell why they touching me. Dude, you made me touch you. I couldn't help it. But that's the relationship I got with my auntie. Or the relationship that some of us have with her. Not all of us, some of us. Now, and that's the baby sister. That's my mama's baby. She the baby of all 8 kids. So just imagine the fun she was. Just imagine. Now, my mom was the oldest daughter. She didn't fool. I think my mama had them all right. Because my mom was bossy. But we're not talking about Diane today. She the only one I give the government to. And that's the only part. Diane, she my mama. So just imagine. Now, the middle daughter, the middle sister. She don't want nobody fool me. You know, you better not. You better not. She the silent but deadly. Because you know the silent ones be the ones you better watch out for. You gotta watch out for those silent ones. Because those are the ones that will attack, and you don't know she attacked until after you've been attacked. Because by the time you look up, she's sitting back in her seat with her legs crossed, smiling at you. Like I didn't do nothing. But she didn't. She's like that old lady going down the street and nothing happens to her, but there's a 50-car pile up behind her. That's the Teflon dog there. But see, she the one. Her and Pooh Bear are the two that you definitely gonna call on when it's time to roll out. We call her the Teflon Don because, again, she don't get no marks on her. Then after you up, especially don't let her take off those glasses. Because she take off those glasses, it's on. It's on. There's a YouTuber that be fooling with his sisters. And it's like Black Squidward, you know, Patrick Starf. You know, I had to get you the name of his channel. But the little sister, he always bet the little sister about stuff. He, like $20, $100, whatever. To figure something out. And as soon as she put on those glasses, it's over with. She got it. And it takes her all of 2.2 seconds. And she'll ask him, do you want it the hard way or do you want it the easy way? It don't matter. Either way, I'm going to get this money. That's tough. I'm done. Now, growing up, my auntie never played fair. She was the one that don't play fair. Like, you know how and stuff. Like, she'll walk past and do you like this, but she ain't touching. She just doing it in front of you, and she really just popping her elbow, right? But you just know one day she gonna accidentally, purposely come across your jaw, right? but she really not. That's how she do you, right? So you be ready to fight because you think she about to hit you, but she not. But then when she actually be playing with you and hit you, she know how her strength, brute strength. Brute strength. And you do her the same way she do you, but then you forget who you playing with, right? Because she'll pop you, you'll pop her back. Why would you pop her back, though? Why would you pop her back, though? And that's the look she give you. You forgot who you were playing with. You know, but she's still playing with you. But best believe, when she pop you back, and she is going to pop you back, best believe, you ain't going to hit her again. You ain't going to hit her back that round. She won that round. Best believe, I promise. Teflon Don, you'll walk away crying before she do. Let me tell you. One time, 3rd grade year, I lived with my grandma my 3rd grade year and my 4th grade year because I just refused to go home. I wasn't going home. Albert was there, Ann was there. Oh, Teflon Don, my bad. Teflon Don was there. You know, my youngest 2 uncles was there. And evil lady lived there too. You know, then grandma. So it was a house full of people. So of course it was like a fun house for kids. You know, and it's only 2 kids lived here. And then we had a dog and a cat. It was a house, my grandma's house was full. It was no room left at the end after I moved in, right? It was no room for me to move in, but I did. I refused to go home. And so something had happened with my elbow, and I couldn't straighten out my arm right. You know, couldn't straighten out my arm. It was going on for a few days where I could not straighten out my arm. It hurt to even think about straightening my arm at the elbow. So here comes the Teflon Don. Now, mind you, the Teflon Don is LPN. I'm not scared of needles. I'm not scared of getting shots. I'm not scared of nothing medically having to be done to me except try to straighten out this arm because it hurt. Here comes the Teflon Don. Now I'm in the room with my grandma, and I'm telling her, Grandma, it hurt. It just hurt. I can't straighten it. It hurts. And she's trying to figure out why I can't. And she had been noticing that I've been walking around with my arm bent at the elbow, and I've been holding it close to me. You know, and I wouldn't let nobody touch it because it hurt. So this lady looking at the other lady, I'm looking at people outside, and the lady with the child walked on across the parking lot, and the other lady is looking at them like, I don't want to go in. And she halfway across the parking lot looking at them. Oh, now she goes because she wanted to see how long it was going to take the lady. That was the side story. But I'm holding it close to me. My grandma trying to figure it out because I'm ready to scream out if Grandma touch it. You know, I'm like, Grandma, don't touch it. It just hurt. Like, she like, Tara, I got to touch it. You know, she's like, baby, I got to touch it. I can't help you if I don't touch it. I'm like, Grandma, can't you just figure it out without touching it? Just look at it. Now, watch, I'm in the 3rd grade. My brain ain't processing that she really do have to touch it to help me. So here comes the Teflon Don, because she didn't call my auntie anyway, right? Because she can see the tears welling up in my eyes. That it seriously do hurt, you know. And I'm scared for her to touch it, even though I know Grandma ain't gonna let nothing happen to her baby now. Well, Teflon Don has no sympathy when it comes to it. We're gonna fix it, and you're gonna have to just let us fix it, you know, or we're gonna have to take you to the emergency room. But that's not an option. Back in the day, emergency rooms was not the option. You know, you fall and crack your head, get a Band-Aid and stop crying. Go clean it off with some water and soap and be quiet. So going to the emergency room was not an option for a hurt elbow. So Teflon Don called herself just yank it straight. Just bite the bullet and just yank it straight, and then she'll be all right. No, as soon as she touched it, I fell out. I literally on the floor. friend, like it happened yesterday. I fell out, and my grandma like, child. Now my grandma mad because she know my auntie didn't do nothing to hurt me, right? She know this, so I'm just doing all this extra screaming and hollering for nothing. They like, child, stop all that hollering, because she barely even touched me. Stop playing. I'm like, grandma. Because you know you can't yell at your grandma, even though you bad. I'm like, grandma, it hurt. Is she playing? She like, stop screaming and hollering. And Teflon Don, I keep calling her by name. Teflon Don kept saying, we gotta have to fix it. No, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. So I'm tussling with her to keep from touching my arm right. I'm all over the floor because I don't want you touching it. Leave me alone. So finally, they left me alone. They like, fine, you're gonna just be like that the rest of your life. You won't let us touch you. You screaming and howling and rolling around on this floor, but you want us to fix it, but you don't want us to touch it. We can't look at it and automatically it's gonna be fixed just by sight. But we're not gonna keep fooling with you. You know, basically, you're gonna just suffer. That was up my alley. At this point, I stopped crying. You know, because they basically, shut up, stop crying, be quiet. We don't want to hear it if you ain't gonna let us help you. They let me go another day or so, and you know, my grandmother, she, you know, trying to massage it a little bit. And mind you, I'm right-handed, and it was my right elbow. And all of a sudden, it unlocked, and my arm popped. It was the best feeling ever. And my grandmother looked like, wait, it just like locked up on you? I'm like, grandma, it feels so much better. And it did. She said, it just locked up. I'm like, yeah, grandma, look. And ever since I've been able like to pop it, like my aunt would do, that's what made me think about that. But I knew then, my family, together, we're crazy together. We crazy together, and we love it. But and to this day, I still call Teflon Don. Now we don't call Pooh Bear Evelyn no more. We don't. We haven't called her that since maybe me being in the 4th grade. You know, that we outgrew that name. We did. It's not that she's not evil at all. She's nowhere near evil. Now, we all got a mean streak, you know. Every last one of us. Now, some of us that are mean streak wave like a freedom flag on a regular basis. But she's not. No. I mean, but that's anybody. You piss anybody off. You step on anybody's toe, they gonna let you know about yourself. That's just something. She has no problem letting you know. And sometimes we do tell her it's not what you say, it's how you say it sometimes. So you don't have to say it so mean. But will she change anything about her? No. Not even a little bit. And we cool with it. We just go with the flow. Be mad at her for a minute and keep it moving. She don't care. You know. And that's our family. Half time people be telling me, I was mad at you. Oh, you were? Didn't notice. Same aunt told me years back, she had said that, recently, she's like, you remember that time we were mad at each other? I'm like, which time? We mad at each other all the time. You know, but we down for each other, you know. And she said, yeah, that year I didn't talk to you. What year you didn't talk to me? She like, wait, what? Were we at what year? I didn't notice. And that was the end of the conversation. Because she's like, I can't believe you didn't realize. I didn't. Because I'm that person that I could be mad about one thing right now, but somebody do something else later, 5 minutes from now, that pisses me off. Totally different reason for being pissed off. I forget about being mad at you over here. I'm not mad at you no more. Because I didn't find something else to be mad about. I'm mad about 50 different things in one day. That's me. Hi, my name is Tyra. How may I help you? But like, comment, share, like, comment, share, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Welcome here. This is Tyra. Let's talk. I got more talking to do later. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.